See ya.
See ya. So is replay story a good category in this game, so you know or no?
I mean, it's basically the same thing as story with, you know, fast build and invincibility. It's essentially the same thing as story. There's no real skips or anything that are different.
You can skip cutscenes, so it's a bit arbitrary. Tiny bit.
Yeah. It's essentially just fast build and invincibility. But I mean, just another thing to try and get a good time with. You know, fast build makes it a little interesting because, especially in like villain, it speeds up the run a lot. A lot of builds in villain. For the time I've been in Batman, like, kind of running the game for a little bit, I've accomplished everything I wanted to, at least, like, goal-wise, except for Hero Story, and it's just, I can't do runs of this category. It's so bad without at least attempting the frame tricks, the frame-dependent tricks.
Oh, that's what it stands for.
Yeah. Because I don't get enough FPS for it. It's, like, barely not enough.
LAG 2 looks even more stupid.
Yeah.
With frame dependent tricks, like the LC3 skip.
Yeah, I know LIJ2, it's like much more important than in this game. Like in this game it saves like a good minute, which is pretty big for, you know, a pretty short speed run, but
no, yeah, that's an insane amount for under an hour run.
But yeah, like LIJ2 it saves so much as well.
So what tricks are like, is there any frame rate dependent tricks in TCS or no?
No, not as of now.
Well, refresh rate, but that's different.
Yeah.
My monitor can't even go to 50 hertz.
Not many can.
Yeah, so I can't even do tree skip.
You're not alone in that.
But I mean, I can't do tree skip on PC, but I also run on P, so it's much easier.
It's interesting, my monitor can do 48, which is interesting. I don't know. Makes tree skip pretty easy.
Apparently in RE7, you need like an absurd amount of FPS, and it like skips this phone conversation, like a phone call, and it saves like 20 seconds or something. And they allowed it because the run is actually really optimized. Like runners are playing 30 seconds off of their sum of best over like an hour and a half. So optimize the game is. But yeah, it kind of makes that game a bit pay to win. This Karen cut me off. Man, that's an amazing start to a tweet. Dude, it's been a great like past couple of days. First rehydrating, and now the melee is online now. It's been a great. Yeah, this guy literally worked on rollback netcode alone for like 6 months. Yeah. He just saved everyone. It's actually better than Ultimates Online, which is really sad.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, So sad. Wait, how long has Wayland been running Lego Batman?
Oh gosh, it's got to be at least 2 or 3 years now. I mean, I wasn't around when he started, but
I think he did Lego Batman after LSW1. He's an enigma, dude. Like, he's a gaming legend.
I mean, he does a lot of like offline stuff. So like,
Oh yeah,
he is like he got his record back like in 2 days, I think, for Lego Batman. Like, he just had
yeah.
he just had been keeping up with the new stuff, and then finally put it all together in one run. Like, oopsies. Oh no. What have I done with my game right now?
Yeah, I think Wayland also did LSW1 very, like 2018. He has like a 102.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's like a pretty respectable time. He also does KDYF.
Yeah, especially for, 2018 too.
No, yeah, that's insane. I think only like what, Cool and Doe were doing that when that was discovered. I'm definitely gonna do KDYF when I get a 1.0. But for now, I don't think I need it.
It'll be interesting. I'm learning LSW1 probably around like August time.
For the grunt percent?
Yeah.
The next one? Oh, okay.
Oh, for the solo. I'm gonna do it.
Solo grunt. Yeah.
It's gonna be in January.
And Chloe Gwen's doing possibly a solo grunt percent as well. I mean,
Maybe she's joining.
If you can't get the PC version to work, you might as well run an emulator.
She might be joining there's one on January 2nd, 2021. Oh. That might be the one. There's a solo race, like, between a bunch of people.
Yeah, I think she signed up for something. Dude, Pirates has been popping off, too.
I know, there's been a lot of, like, new
lately.
Pirates runners. And
yeah, Chess got, like, a 305. Like, his first official run, and then EJP got, like, a 249 or something. And Ginger said he's actually going to learn Pirates, which is pretty surprising.
He said he was going to learn Lord of the Rings.
He also said he was going to learn Ninjago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ninjago's actually... The thing is that Ninjago, there's, like, no 1P2C in it.
Just launches, which can be a good or bad thing depending on how you like your speed.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it's just a bunch of glitches. That's the thing, though. I don't think a lot of 1P2Cs and Ninjago would really at the same time. There's, like, there's one that I think was does. That's kind of it. Yeah, that game kind of went from, like, a meme run to hot new speed game.
My hero run right now is so bad that I just need to put something decent together, like, on a no reset. I could probably beat it by, like, 2 minutes, but I've never actually, like finished out a run because usually one of the frame-dependent tricks kills it, but now I'm just not gonna do any frame-dependent tricks. Just see how I do. It loses, like, a minute, but, like, I can still probably PB at a no reset easily. Boy. Yeah, these 1v2Cs in my bed are kind of cringe, but like I'm just like I'm sitting up, like in my bed, crisscross applesauce, just kind of chilling. One hand on controller, one hand on keyboard, but like I don't know. These heavy 1v2C levels are kind of whack.
Actually, I think in Lego The Hobbit, when you build stuff, you don't get damaged.
Yeah, that's nice. There's a couple of Lego games like that, where just when you're building.
I like how it's so vanilla in LSW1, you just force stuff. It shows how old it is. I like that. The OG factor.
Also,
nostalgic.
Like TCS Mobile has like 8 hearts, so you can get away with a lot compared to like normal TCS.
8 hearts?
Yeah, it shows 4, but like it's kind of like Batman this game, like where you have 4 hearts that are visible on screen, but like it takes 2 hits to take off 1 heart. So essentially, you have 8 hearts.
That's awesome. I really like combat in this game. Combat was pretty fun in Lego Batman.
I know, there's like a lot of different animations. They like really took the time to like, every character has like very specific animations they can do when, you know, in combat.
Yeah, I hope they make the combat kit in TSS. Oh yeah, that game's coming out. I forgot when that game is coming out.
October is the plan, but also the plan was supposed to be April, but that never happened.
Yeah, I'm amazed game developers are still pumping out great titles, especially like Rehydrate. I think it was developed in Austria. That was a super coronavirus-stricken country.
Hmm. Could finally get a run past 1-5 now, because that, I mean, the frame dependent tricks are all kind of back to back. 1-5, 3-2, and then there's an optional 1 and 3-1. So they're all kind of back to back, so I guess I can finally get a run by that now. That was always the challenge. Get the run by the frame dependent stuff.
Yeah, I think Lava Fang got another super story record in Pirates.
Lava Fang is just going ham on any game he plays.
Oh no, yeah, Lava's a brilliant mind. He just kind of like, I remember when he came in, because I answered his questions when he came to the server, and he just did ILs, and then he got the record at 80%. And he beat a person who was playing for literally 3 years.
Just like that too.
I know. He did ILs for a couple months, and he got like a 103 on his first run. But he's also good at 1v2C, which is besides the point. But I think he got like Dead Man's Chest or something.
He also has quite a, well, I mean, the LSW2 IL board's pretty uncontested, but he got a lot of those ILs too.
Yeah, I think there's only a couple of ILs that are still really old. I think. Actually, CCT is the IL. That one's pretty good. Well, actually.
For LSW2, yeah, that one's pretty good. Prince like got a decent.
Well, actually, does Fast do before?
That's a thing, but it's like, oh, well, okay, the first jump is pretty easy, but like the one where you skip the R2 panel like completely, that's pretty difficult. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy that it's even possible. That would probably be the last strat you would need to untie it. Yeah, there's CCT, Javas, and then Escape from Echo Base. Actually, that one's on GameCube. I could get that. Free IL record for my ego.
There's a couple of ILs, like, kind of depending on, the, like, how we time them. Like, the old timing method that, like, really, really preferred GameCube, because, like, we started when you gain control and lose control. Like, at levels like Endor, where there's, like, GameCube-specific skips, it was, like, really easy to...
Oh, yeah, tractor skip.
Yeah.
I mean, transitions per platform aren't that much of a difference. It's like... It's not super noticeable. So stupid. Why does he warp to like the other side of the game?
Yeah, I don't know. Los just finds these epic warps and tricks and whatnot. It's just like, well, how did we not see that one before? I'm surprised all the enemies got over here. Usually there's no one that actually comes by over here. This is where I would kill my run all the time. A little launch up that by the magnet suit thing. You kill it there every single time because I don't have enough frames. But now, I'm just gonna go do the casual strat, which is only about 30 seconds slower in this area. Just going to get the magnet suit. First, I might as well just kill everyone. I love how you can switch across the map in this game too. Trying to enter a vehicle and switch at the same time. Oh, I forgot. You need the actual car to hit the button and blow up the... Okay. You can see how much slower this is.
I didn't realize how many skips LAJ1 actually had, because I think I watched the run back when Zeddy's had the record, but now you can like skip boss fights and shit. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy
like
in that game.
The tank boss fight skip, that's like some LSW1 shit. Well, not, I don't think, well, a little bit. I like you can clip through the wall and then go out of bounds.
I like how I've like committed more time in LIJ1 to trick hunting than actually running. Like, I found way more in that game trick-wise than probably I'll ever do running-wise, because, I don't know, I don't really enjoy running LIJ2. Or, sorry, not 2, 1. Especially because I ran it on Xbox, and Xbox kind of is arbitrary now, because frame dependence, like stuff, like VSync off for transition skips.
Well, actually, I think Ice Rank makes transition skips on console a bit easier, but yeah, it's...
Yeah, unfortunately it's a little bit out of the way.
Yeah, it is out of the way.
When I relearn the game a bit for the Grunt percent, I think I'm just gonna end up doing it on PC instead. Just make it a little easier on myself. But I mean, I guess...
yeah, there's the launches in LIJ1, which require like 2,000 FPS.
Oh yeah, I think those are banned though now.
Oh man, that is ridiculous.
I think it was just way too much having the launches in the game.
Wait, do you know if LSW2 GBA is actually a big game scene on?
I'm a moderator of it, and I've seen a couple runs from verification, like, out of, like, I was a mod for, like, probably for the past 8 months, and the first couple of runs were submitted to it, like, a couple weeks ago, and I watched a bit of it. It was interesting. It's, like, a totally different game, but, like...
Yeah, and then there's LSW2 DS, which is, like, 20 minutes long. Which, I think it's... The route is pretty much, you do episode 4, and then you do this tech where you, like, open the multiplayer menu, and then you just glitch into Jedi Destiny, and then you beat the game. Because episodes 5 and 6 don't unlock unless you beat episode 4.
Yeah,
That's found by Zulus. Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
LSW2 on the DS is quite the game.
Oh, no, yeah. And it's funny because I think the world record holder actually has made like tasks of it. It's quite the. I don't know, maybe he just played it a lot as a kid. I don't know.
It's funny, this fight's on a timer, so like all these goons, you don't even need to kill them actually, but I don't know.
So how many bosses can you ultra kill in this game?
Right now, well, in story you can quick kill 2 of them, and in free play there is an end level trigger to end one of the fights. So
it's epic.
Technically, like for free play 3, for story 2. Which there's potential for more, but we just haven't found ways to make it happen yet. And a couple of boss fight skips would save like multiple minutes if there was a way that we could find a way to skip it. Like you can actually, a lot of the bosses you can just quick kill, essentially just drain them of all their hearts, with some method, but it doesn't actually like end the level. There's a lot of those scenarios, which is unfortunate because, a way to quick kill them, but then it doesn't end the level.
So wait, do you have to beat the game to unlock villain?
So it kind of works like episode 1's tied to episode 4, episode 2's tied to episode 5, and episode 3's tied to episode 6. So when you beat 1, you unlock 4. When you beat 2, you unlock 5.
Oh, so you probably use like a save file for villain story.
Yeah, and you're allowed to just do it in replay story because obviously it would be very annoying like having to set up the file every single time and do all of Hero story first. And they also, I guess, just to discourage it too, they banned save canceling for villain story. Make or break point in this run's kind of right here in 3-1, 3-2. Episode 3 is really difficult. Uh-oh. If you fall down too far here, that goon's aggro. This is not good. You gotta go really quick with this box today. Okay. Gotta love these epic iframe builds.
Well, there's one corner you can stand on.
Yeah.
That
Gives you a nice little respawn point. These levers, you mess it up the first time like I just did there. It's so hard to get them.
This is faster. You die like so many times doing this.
Well, the other method is you get the attract suit, collect 50 pieces, get like a toxic waste collector, and then suck up all the
that sounds really slow.
Yeah, it's really bad. And unfortunately, one of the mini kits in this game is suck up all the toxic waste in the first room of that level, so it takes so long. It's the worst mini kit in the game. It takes
that sounds awful.
Yeah, I guess like if you like mini kit rush, probably
This is where that epic moment happens.
Oh yes. Yeah.
I didn't even know that that clip existed. I think Sal linked it to me.
Yeah, that clip,
Oh no.
that was peak rage.
Legendary moments, dude.
And then this level doesn't stop because then it's the hardest eagle-eye basically in the game, and up here. It's one of those things I either get like first try or never get it.
I don't even know what the force medikit is in LSW1. It might have to be the carrots. Well, actually, no. The carrots at the Sheik have deload setups. Where you deal with the enemies and then you force the carrots. Those aren't too bad. Actually, it's worse in LSW1 because I noticed when I was setting the file for Lead, in TCS for those 3 carrots in the beach, the medikit spawns in the center of the beach. In LSW1, it spawns all the way on the right.
Oh, really?
So you have to, yeah, it's weird. I'll make a video like detailing the differences, but yeah, it spawns all the way on the right. So you have to essentially backtrack in all medikits. It's pretty bad.
I guess I can't complain with third try eagle-eyed there. Not really expected to get that first try. Oh yeah, and then next level I get to do candy cane jump. Which, that's instead, there's a launch that saves 30 seconds instead of the candy cane jump, but I can't do it. And also candy cane jump, if you fail it, each attempt loses 30 seconds. If you fail an attempt. So, that's always fun. Episode 3 is just quite the episode. It's got everything. And a really bad vehicle level, too, right after.
Well, I like categories with a lot of glitches, Lego Batman.
Oh yeah, this is probably the most broken LEGO game I've played. Like, compared to TCS and LSW2, this just has a lot more, like, skips and broken pieces to it.
Yeah, 1.0 engine, like, once it goes past 1.0, it's a bit harder. Well, actually, no. Well, it's Harry Potter. Is that 1.0?
1 through 4 is, not 5 through 7.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that 5 through 7 is so many big speed breaks. I remember when Top was skip hunting that.
Oh, the clips that, yeah, they essentially...
Yeah, the priest clips and the ear warps, and then there's like a skip in the final level, I think.
Oh yeah, that was found like super recently. That saves like 12 minutes. That game has gone down so much in time.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a shame that the free play isn't category isn't interesting. Compared to 1 through 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't even know what's more broken. It skips more of those dog, like, fly things, or the SSJs.
Alright, good old candy cane skip. Oh, I like how that guy warped to the roof and killed me.
You spot him.
That was close, but I got it. Unfortunately, people with good FPS get to just brag there, and then they just warp up like a... It's one of those things where, like, one of those, like, punch things where you, like, hit a thing with a mallet, and then, like... I don't even know what the carnival game's called, where you, like, hit it with a mallet, and then the little bell goes to the top.
Just like the test your strike thing.
Yeah. They just get to do...
It's super aggressive in this game, compared to, like, any other LEGO game.
I've been working on my timings with this fight. I've done it so much that you can kind of almost time when Harley Quinn's gonna...
This boss fight so long.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that, like, if you can skip it, it would save a lot of time.
I remember this casual being like the worst thing ever.
And also, the animation where Harley Quinn punches you, she does a shorter cycle when you do that, so if you can time your jumps before she does that and then get a punch off, which it's pretty tough to get her to punch you, it saves a little bit of time, probably like a second or two. Just because I don't know why punching causes her to have a much shorter cycle, but it just does. I'm so used to this in free play where you get the heat suit upgrade and then like the battering automatically kills everyone.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty nice. I should get a punch out of this one. No. There we go. Also, you see, like, the toxic waste is kind of there in the bottom right. If you can somehow get Harley Quinn in that toxic waste for a quick kill, it's like, and then like end the level. Like that would be.
Yeah, how are you even gonna push her?
You can actually, when Harley Quinn's like confused, and like when you're able to like hit her for a heart, and when she's confused, you can, if you place down a bat bomb with a demolition chute and then try and start to detonate it, she moves back, and you can kind of like sequence them to get her to move.
Chain bat bombs.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's like you don't have enough time to get her all the way up to the toxic waste. Oh, I targeted the thing all the way over there. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh.
Do you remember when the Happy Meal toys came out for like a Batman? Like 2008?
I'm not a big fan of the torpedo mechanics in this game. When you die, you automatically lose your torpedo. It's not like TCS where you can like recollect them. Yeah.
You get blanks?
Yep, and there's a lot of blanks too.
Oh man.
The end fight in this level is horrible.
Why would they patch blanks?
Yeah. Fortunately, they didn't. Sometimes they like blank on your own ship. Sometimes they blank on something like on a building, and sometimes they blank on absolutely nothing, and it makes no sense. Yeah, so this end fight's kind of cringe. Because blanking... Well, I do a separate strat now. You're supposed to load up torpedoes in the previous room, but this is just like, I do more of a safe strat. In case I do blank in the fight, I grab torpedoes at that dispenser.
Those are so slow.
I know, they're really whack. Oh.
It's taking like, oh.
Okay. Scarecrow AI kind of helped me out there. That fight, it's a really weird fight. This next level is really interesting. If you get high enough V-Sync right at the beginning, there's a little cutscene where Killer Moth kind of just moves across this toxic waste pit. In the cutscene, he will just fall off into the toxic waste and then die, and then you can make it to the door without like any cutscenes.
That's so stupid.
But you need like 800 FPS. It's like insane.
How much did they rush this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were released in the same year, I think.
Yes,
right?
they were.
That explains quite a bit.
Oh, I didn't beat him to the door. I might... Oh no. This is not good. Then I'm... Okay. you can sometimes get like stuck in that van.
These guys made really solid games. They kind of pumped them out.
Oh yeah,
No, they
this
definitely
yeah.
Like,
Look at that, so you can just
seriously,
walk out of bounds over there.
actually, it's where I don't think Challenge Isles originated in TCS. It actually originated in LSW2 on the PSP. Yeah. So pretty much, well, it has a slightly different post game, so it's like a different version, and it has these bonus levels where you play like levels from LSW1 that remade the LSW2 engine,
Okay.
and then they have like a challenge version. So the Blue Minikits technically originated there. That's weird.
This is probably one of the scariest sections of the run because missing that trick in the previous run, like just falling off, loses a lot of time. And then there's this clip right here that if you destroy this little thing right here that I clip with, you basically soft lock. The run's dead. Hopefully I actually got it, but episode 3 is just really hard in general. There's a lot of things that could just easily kill the run. This boss fight, Killer Moth boss fight, is one of those boss fights that, like, if you found a way to just quick kill him, or like push him out of bounds or something where he dies and loses all of his hearts, it would actually end the level. This one would trigger the end of the level, but currently there's no method of quick killing them. Oh wait, where am I going with Batman? I mean, this run isn't bad, but I don't really know how it is compared to PB. PB was like over a month ago, and I'm not really sure where the time saves were. This is the only level in episode 3 that doesn't suck, but it's still kind of difficult. Every time Robin gets knocked out of this, it auto drops out Batman. This trick's kind of annoying. It's a little out of bounds movement. Pretty precise. Alright. It'll be funny because if this PBs, I'll have a run on the boards that's no FDT, but my obsolete run will be FDT with like free like 1 minute of time saves in it. I like how bubbles are the way to beat the final boss in this game, basically. Well, I guess the final boss, technically. From the hero's perspective.
Why is it water guns?
No idea. Now for episode 2, which... Episode 2 is just... It's not bad, but like... There's some difficult stuff. Episode 2 is like... Fun, takeaway trash boat battle. There's no like super punish. Like episode 3 is really punishing things if you miss it, but like episode 2 is just pretty difficult skill wise, but doesn't really have anything that's super punishing. Oh, this wall jump's always a fun one. Really unnecessarily precise wall jump. Can't hit the right part of the wall. There we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. Finally. Well, not at the start, you'll love to see. Also, there's like a weird, like, I don't even know no one really knows what it's caused by, but this is one of the bosses you can quick kill at the end of this level, and you can soft lock for whatever reason, and nobody knows why it happens, but there's a chance that I soft lock in the end fight by quick killing, but well, we'll see. Essentially what it is it just doesn't end the level when you quick kill her, and she just dies, and you're just kind of sitting there. The boss is dead, but the level doesn't end. And no one knows it's caused by. Los theorized it was like you die in the same exact frame as Catwoman, but then people started getting it where you weren't even dying at all and still getting soft locked, which it made no sense. So yeah, there's just, I don't even know what causes it, but it's probably like probably like less than a 10% chance it happens, but I don't know, it's always possible. Oh, I should have taken a purposeful death. I'm gonna miss this cycle now. Didn't realize I was in 1 heart. Okay, I didn't soft lock.
I think I'm gonna
Alright,
talk to you guys later.
see you, Cat.
See ya.
Thanks for good luck. Plus, you don't want to see this trash foot battle anyways. It's gonna be trash. Oh no. Not a good start to the end fight. Actually not a bad end fight so far. Other than that first bomb. Oh, that's not good. I completely missed the 4th bomb. Oh no. This is not good. Trash boat battle is being typical trash boat battle. Pretty funny because I don't get to see my time. I only have one monitor, so I never get to see my timer. So in offline runs, it's always a mystery whether I PV or not.
Can't you run the game windowed?
I think you can with DNX, whatever that program is called. I don't know. I've always preferred just to play full screen, and I usually just I usually stream all my runs, so like I can see the timer on stream usually on another device. But yeah, offline runs I probably should start to do windowed. Oh, first try. Cool.
Oh, Jared's streaming Rehydrated.
Who is?
Jared's Giants.
Gotcha.
Famous battle for Bikini Bottom Runner. They already found some, like, hub skips.
For a second, I thought you were...
And the game hasn't even come out yet. Well, it has come out, but... Yeah, this is a different Jared.
Yeah, for a second I thought you were talking about the Lego Jared. I'm like, what? This is very late for him. Oh no, I have to go for the difficult wide now. And I missed it.
Are the mini-kits just bad in Villain or no?
Yeah, I mean, there's a fair share of cool ones and whatnot, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of... Every level's got some bad mini-kits in it. Oh no, I can't make this fly right now. I'm thinking off the ladder might make it easier. No, definitely not. This is not good. Some pretty unnecessary time lost there. And ending levels with 0 studs saves like 3 seconds per level in this game. So this is like one of the levels you can end with 0 studs on. And if you take enough deaths.
So wait, how viable is like the door clip in LW2? I can't believe Lava found that.
I have no clue. I haven't tested it at all myself, so it'll be interesting to see if that like will be, you know, just an IL thing, or maybe we can start doing end runs.
Yeah, it's actually... I'm still amazed he found that.
Yeah, he said it was like really difficult to get, which is obviously not a great sign, but I mean, it'll have to be tested a bunch. Maybe there could be a more consistent method or something. know if this run's good enough to PB, but we'll have to see. There's not much left that's difficult, just the penguin quick kill. And I guess the glide in run 1 of the next level. Oh, there's a croc bouncing on a lily pad. It's pretty rare to see. Alright, one more level. I don't think this is going to be a PB, but we'll see. I'll probably be surprised. There hasn't been too many major time losses. Almost got on the hanging bars. I gotta do this difficult glide. No. Oh, that was really close. I've lost my touch with this little glide on the side here. Okay, there we go.
As you entered the transition.
I know, one way to get back to full health. Especially without losing any time. Okay, sounded like the penguin hit his mark during the cutscene. Double check, yeah he did. Okay. Gotta get Catwoman out of the way. Oh no, the penguin just hit Catwoman. So now I gotta, that's unfortunate. Now I gotta do that again, another cycle. Catwoman can be really annoying this fight. I guess you can just hit the penguins and then reset a bunch of cycles. Just don't jump down, please. Get player 2 out of the way. Now the quick kill. Alright. Oh, I quick killed everyone but Penguin, this one goon. Oh, I didn't mean to punch him. Oh, time. Alright. Well, probably not a PV, but we'll see. Wow. Wow. What the heck is this? I got a 3-minute PB.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
The trash ball was terrible.
I know. The whole run was, I don't know, there's so many time saves. It was a 1:00:53. Take away a little bit, that could have been sub 1. That's going to move me up on the leaderboard quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it beats Prince.
Beats Chimkin, Prince, not low. Yeah, it'll beat, I think, 4th place. Only people low skilled in Wayland. No. Cool. Alright. Well, I didn't expect that.